Hello, welcome to Stemming Out.
where we help you answer
Conundrums in physics. Good morning, Professor.
Oh, hey.
Here are your letters for the day.
Okay, let me see what I can throw away. These are all the spam mail you should throw it away.
I'm sorry, sir, but this letter seems to be very important. It says life and death situation.
What? Let me see.
Why is this game so hard? How do I win? Oh wait, I have an idea.
I think this person is my help. Finally, someone is my help.
That's great. Then I'll be off for my break.
What are you talking about? Can you bring my markers, please?
But I got things to attend to, Professor.
Let me remind you, if you want me to sign your internship paper, and
Fine, I'll stay.
Okay, so what was the problem about? Was it about like bus and the car?
Yeah, it was something about the bus and a car. What he wrote in this letter was, at the instant the traffic light goes green, a car waiting at the intersection starts ahead with an acceleration of 2.5 meters per second squared. At the same instant, a bus coming from behind moving at 12 meters per second passes the car. What and where will the car catch up with the bus?
Okay, can you write down the illustration because I cannot really understand the words?
So the car, at the instant that the stoplight turns green, accelerates, and at the same time too. A bus coming from behind, moving at a constant speed, passes the car. Now what the problem is asking for is the point at which the car catches up with the bus after the bus is sped up and passing at the light going green. Meaning, the distance from the stoplight onto the point that the car catches up with the bus is the displacement that we're looking for. This means that both displacements are equal to each other. Now I exactly know what formula should I use. Okay, now it is time to separate this equation into two different equations. Now, you asked me why I canceled some of the parts of the equation?
But I didn't ask you.
Now, remember I authorized your internship and not you.
Fine.
For the car, we obviously assume that the original velocity is 0 because it starts from rest at the stoplight. On the other hand, we cancel out 1 half times a times t squared for the bus equation because the bus is at a constant speed, not accelerating at all. Meaning the a is automatically equated to 0, so in fact 1/2 and t squared are 0 as well. Alright, now knowing fully well that the displacements are equal, we can then equate both equations to each other to ultimately find the time at which the car catches up with the bus from this point at the spotlight. It should be like we have the two equations now equated. Now add 1 to solve for the time. So now we derive the equation and leave time to one side of it, since we're looking for it. Now that we have the derived version of it, we can substitute those given values and into their corresponding variables. And now we find the answer.
Okay, so now that we found time, we can move on to finding the displacement, right?
Right.
Okay, so maybe to find the distance, we can use one of the simplified equations that we got a while ago.
Exactly.
Alright, so the car or bus simplified equation will do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll both have the same answer if I use any of the two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take this and I'll use the bus equation since it looks more simple. So there we have it. I have found the answer for displacement.
Okay, so therefore it will take 9.6 seconds to both automobiles will meet, and they will meet after 120 meters from the intersection line. Okay, now it's time to write this letter back. It's a life and death situation. Oh yeah, give this back to the person.
Thank you. My pleasure, sir. Let me try this equation on my game. Yes, it works! The equation works! Thank you, Professor, thank you!